Hey guys, Taju22 here, and welcome to SmackDown. This show is brought to you by MuchGames.ca, the McGrumps, and Insomania Game. And before we get started, we have a special guest. Beforehand, introduce yourself.
Oh, hi, it's John. Oh, wait. I have to go fight.
Yes, he's gonna have to go fight, but before he does, let's meet your opponents beforehand, and then I'm gonna have to let you go and be out there with your boys. But
Yeah.
but on a personal level, I wish you the best of luck beforehand.
Thank. I'm gonna. I'm gonna beat everyone, including my teammates.
Well, I don't think that can happen, but we are live here in the Staples Center, which is kind of like our Madison Square Garden, because WWE has a monopoly on Madison Square Garden, whereas we apparently have the monopoly on the Staples Center, which is where it's staged which is in Los Angeles, which was what I was trying to say. I couldn't even get the words out. But anyway, let's introduce your opponents. We have Brodus Clay, Kofi Kingston, and believe it or not, Rick XTN.
Rick. Okay, I'm gonna have to beat you, Rick. So I mean.
Yep. Together, they are the Retroholics.
The Retroholics.
So,
Rick.
That's where you have to. Yeah. So say what you need to say before you have to go.
Subscribe to me, please, and the Gaming Odyssey, because they're lit into Jews in it.
Yep. But with that said, John, good luck, and I wish you the best.
Bye, Amir.
Anyway, well, now there's John, ToadTheGamer on the right, and then you have Tanman on the left, at least in the front of your screen. But yeah, we have the McGrumps. Also goes by the name of Dem Boys and the Gaming Odyssey, but we have really the McGrumps. So I mean, right now, as you can see, Tanman with those big arms of his, and then you have the speed of ToadTheGamer, and then you have the smarts of John. And I have a feeling that John is definitely going to be the guy to watch out for, because if the Retroholics have any chance of winning against the McGrumps, they're going to have to go. They have to go after John, and if they don't, it's going to be a long night for them. And as far as the Retroholics are concerned, the guy to watch out for is Rick, for the same exact reason. He's the man who's the leader of the group. Without him, the rest of the group just falls apart. Anyway, we have John and Brodus Clay starting the matchup. So you have the biggest man for the Retroholics in Brodus Clay, who weighs, get this, 380 pounds. I mean, just 380 pounds. I mean, try to imagine that and getting squished and squishing John with it. But nonetheless, he tags out to Kofi Kingston. Drop toe hold, elbow drop right to the back of John. And right now, the Retroholics are off to a fast start. And now we have the quick guy, the guy with the speed in Kofi Kingston. But an elbow smash onto Kingston. Then a DDT onto Kingston. And now all of a sudden John is controlling this. And a side leg sweep onto John. And then a monkey flip onto John. And right now John is not looking good, so I mean he's got to do something. And a neck breaker onto John. Now this match is elimination style, so I almost forgot to mention that. And then a jumping headbutt onto John, and John is just getting killed in there. I mean, at the rate this is going, Oh, nice counter onto John. But then John counters with a DDT onto Kofi Kingston. And John... Nope. Countered by Kingston. And then he whips him into the corner, and he tags in the Tanman. And now the Tanman goes up to the top rope after John. Okay, that was a fail. I was not expecting that, but nonetheless, though, Tanman is in the ring right now, and he's the big guy for the McGrumps. And a series of clubbing blows right to Kofi Kingston. And now, wait a minute, where's the Tanman going? Okay, that was kind of random, Tanman. What are you doing? Oh, but nice counter by Kingston, but now Kingston goes to his corner, and he tags back in Brodus Clay. So now you have the two big men for each team, as Brodus Clay just bull rushed him. Did Tanman, or Tanman got bull rushed by Brodus Clay. And Brodus hits a T-bone suplex onto Tanman. And so far, the McGrumps are not looking... They're not looking good right now, but again, it's still early in the match. And now Tanman, nope, countered by Clay. Oh, and a headbutt right to the shoulder of Clay. But then Clay comes back with a bulldog onto Tanman. Oh, nice counter by Clay. And nice scoop slam onto Brodus Clay. If any man can slam Brodus Clay, who weighs 380 pounds, if anybody could do it, it's got to be the Tanman. And a nice counter by Tanman. I mean, so far, even though Brodus Clay has done a number on Tanman, Tanman is still taking it. And now, wait a minute. And a super arm drag onto Brodus Clay. Now, wait a minute. Brodus Clay going for a butterfly stretch onto Tanman. Now the question is, can Tanman escape? And Tanman does escape. So the match continues in a 3-on-3 format. Oh, nice counter by Brodus Clay onto Tanman. And another slam onto Brodus Clay. And Tanman exits the ring for whatever reason. Now, wait a minute. He's going after the announce table, and he's taking it down. Not sure what the hell he's doing, or what he's trying to plan. But in the meantime, Brodus Clay is in the wrong part of town as he's getting attacked by John. As Brodus Clay is back in the ring. Meanwhile, Retro Rick going right after John. Excuse me. And while this is happening, Brodus Clay tags out to Kofi Kingston. So now it's back to being Kofi and Tanman. And a Hurricane Rana onto the Tanman. And now Tanman, a double chicken wing slam onto Kofi Kingston. Is that enough? One. No, kick out by Kingston. And a bull rush onto Kingston. Oh, and then a kick right to the back with those big boots. Wait. One. No, kick out by Kingston again. Oh, nice counter by Kingston, though. With that, that back, what is it? Backhand chop, that's what it was. And a nice counter with an atomic drop onto Kingston. Ooh, and a couple of big hands, and then a clothesline onto Kingston. And now he tags in ToadTheGamer, and now we have the two speedsters in the ring. So now ToadTheGamer's in there for the first time, so really the only person that has yet to enter the ring is Rick. And, okay, what the hell are you doing, Toad? Like, what the hell are you doing, Toad? I mean, ToadTheGamer was just running around like a... okay, you know what? I'm not even going to say it, because he's a good friend of mine. But no, he was just running around in circles, like, why? And that costed him, because now he got back suplexed for his trouble. Now whipped into the Retroholics corner is Toad, and now back in is Brodus Clay. Drop toe hold, and a massive elbow drop right to the back of ToadTheGamer. And from a man the size of Brodus Clay. And right back into the corner is ToadTheGamer, and a tag back into Kofi. Goes off the ropes. Double back elbow onto ToadTheGamer. And at this rate, ToadTheGamer is not going to last very long if this continues. A Russian leg sweep onto ToadTheGamer. I mean, so far the Retroholics have definitely proven to be a cohesive team. And a back suplex again onto ToadTheGamer. And now, I'm not sure where Kofi Kingston's going, but anyway, ToadTheGamer tags out to John. And now we have the two leaders in this match. John and Retro Rick. And now, wait a minute. Retro Cutter. Retro Cutter onto John from Retro Rick. Of course, now the referee's trying to get Clay and Kofi Kingston out of the ring, and because they took too much time exiting the ring, John was able to kick out of the Retro Cutter, which is Retro Rick's finishing maneuver. But anyway, we now have the two leaders of the match in the ring at the same time. And then a kick right to the back of John. Pinfall. One. No, kick out by John. So now Retro Rick in the ring for the first time. And, Rick, I think you might have pissed him off. I think you might have pissed off John, and believe me, I actually have been around John long enough to know what happens when you piss him off. But Rick is doing the smart thing by staying on him and not letting John get a chance to go into rage mode. No, wait a minute. Small package. 1, 2. Nope, kick out by John. Oh, went for a drop kick, but Retro Rick missed. And the referee trying to get everybody else out of the ring. Now John whipped into the Retroholics corner. But Rick was not quick enough to stop it. And now John tags out to ToadTheGamer. So this is the first time that we've seen ToadTheGamer and Rick in the ring at the same time. And Rick was going for the, I forgot what it was called. 1. Oh yeah, that's right. He calls that the $1 Million Dream after the $1 Million Man, Ted DiBiase. Oh, and again went for a drop kick, did Rick, but he missed. And a $1 Million Dream onto Rick, so turnabout is fair play as Toad does it to him. And a Hurricane Rana onto Rick. A back elbow onto Rick. And whipped into a neutral corner is Rick. And of course, now ToadTheGamer realizes that the worst thing he can do is try to rush in against Rick. I mean, Rick has a counter for everything. And now, wait a minute. Brodus Clay gets a hold of ToadTheGamer. And a headbutt from Rick as he was held by Brodus Clay. ToadTheGamer was way too close to the Retroholics corner, and he paid for it. And a side Russian leg sweep onto ToadTheGamer, but countered by ToadTheGamer. And another Russian leg sweep onto ToadTheGamer, even though Rick is not Russian. I think ToadTheGamer's pissed now. A back elbow onto Rick. And another $1 million dream onto Rick. Slowly but surely trying to weaken him. Now goes for the cover. 1. Nope, kick out at 1 by Rick. And a drop kick. This time he hits it onto ToadTheGamer. But then ToadTheGamer whips him into the ropes. And a Hurricane Rana. And he gets it. And he gets all of it on Rick. And now, wait a minute. And a neck snap. Shades of Mr. Perfect, Kurt Hennig. And now a pinfall. 1. No, kick out again by Rick. Oh, nice drop toe hold onto ToadTheGamer. And now 1, 2, no. Just a 1 count this time from Rick to ToadTheGamer. But then a knife edge chop onto Rick and another pinfall. 1. Nope, kick out again. So they're both trying to go for the win. And now, wait a minute. A reverse swing neck breaker onto Retro Rick. But Rick counters with a takedown onto ToadTheGamer. And a whip into the corner. And now he tags in Brodus Clay, does Rick. Drop toe hold. And another vicious elbow drop. Once again to Clay, or from Clay to ToadTheGamer. And now a camel clutch. And broken up immediately by Tanman, and Tanman did the right thing, because if he had not done that, ToadTheGamer probably would have submitted, and it would have been it would have come down to a 3-on-2 situation in favor of the Retroholics. But the match continues 3-on-3. And an elbow smash onto Brodus Clay. And ToadTheGamer, he's got to use his speed. Wait a minute. Now he's got a chin lock onto Brodus Clay. Now we'll see if Brodus Clay can escape. Can he? And Brodus Clay has tapped out, so Brodus Clay has been eliminated. And now, who's going to be the legal man? And now, wait a minute, Rick, retro cutter onto ToadTheGamer. Who's the legal man? Wait, 1, 2, 3, and that's it for ToadTheGamer. But wait, who's the legal man? Wait a minute. Are you serious? The referee is allowing both Rick and Kofi Kingston to stay in the ring while John is getting the hell beat out of him with Tanman on the apron. Are you serious? I mean, of course this is not the first time that this has happened, but I call bullshit on that. I'll tell you one thing. I'm definitely going to have the referee. I'll have the referee's head for this after this match. I assure you of that. But in the meantime, John is just going to fight for his life. But oh, nice takedown onto Rick. Now a pinfall on Rick. Wait. Oh, broken up immediately by Kingston. A back elbow onto Rick. And some more double teaming onto John. I'm like, come on, ref. What the hell? And a $1 million dream this time to John. I mean, of course, Rick and Kofi, I mean, they're just taking advantage of the referee's stupidity. Kofi, he was going for a pinfall, but it didn't work. And some more double teaming on John. At the rate this is going, John may not even last very long. And a jumping clothesline onto John. Nope, not even a 1 count on John, but I mean, I'm pretty sure it's got to be frustrating Tanman right now. I mean, he can see this match escaping him right now. Oh. There we go. And a dropkick on the outside to John. And Kofi, well, Kofi was going for a high-risk move, but John got out of the way. But now all the competitors are on the outside. And a double DDT onto John on the floor. And now finally Tanman does something about it as he throws Kofi back in the ring. And Kofi, wow, Kofi went for a diving dropkick from off the top rope onto the floor, but he missed. And then an elbow right to Rick from John. Now a pinfall. Wait, no. But John is just fighting for his life. At this point, forget winning the match. I mean, he's just trying to survive. Nope, not even a 1 count, but... Oh, and another jumping clothesline. And wait, a pinfall. Nope, never mind. A neckbreaker on a John. And now a pinfall. 1, 2. Nope, kick out again by John. And then a DDT on a Rick, and the referee is forcing Tanman to get back into the corner while John has to fight both Kofi and Rick at the same time. I'm like, what the hell? And Rick is just choking out John, but... And I'm not sure... Wait, Kofi... Trouble in Paradise onto John, and this could be academic. But is it over? For John, that is. No! John refuses to stay down. Like, now I'm starting to wonder, what the hell does it take to beat John? I mean, that's probably what they're wondering right now. And Tanman is just helpless. Wait a minute, now, John going for, well, never mind, I forgot for a moment, he went for an armbar, but it didn't last very long. And now whipped into the corner is John. Whoa, nice Hurricane Rana from Kofi Kingston. And now, wait a minute. SOS with a pinfall. No, not even a 1 count on John. And John is just hanging in there. I don't know how. Then a monkey flip onto John. Now a pinfall. 1, 2, 3. And it's over for John. And John, he's got to... I mean, John has nothing to be ashamed of. It's because of the referee's stupidity that he got double teamed, and he has no one to blame but the referee. That's practically what it is. And Tanman, a double, or what is it? A double arm suplex, or what is it called? A double underhook suplex from off the top rope onto Rick. And now John is back in the booth. I cannot believe the referee's stupidity caused you to get eliminated, man. Are you okay, John?
What?
Yeah, I guess they must have beaten you so bad that you didn't realize it. But yeah, that's bullshit. The referee just allowed the double teaming from Kofi and Rick. I mean, I can't blame Kofi or Rick. I mean, they're just taking advantage of the referee's stupidity. But that's bullshit. 1. No. Kick out by Tanman. So yeah, Tanman is now the only one left for the McGrumps. So I'm pulling for Tanman just on principle. And another, and this time a jumping clothesline to Tanman. 1, 2, no, just a 1 count. But I don't know how much longer Tanman is going to last. I mean, he was able to get, he was able to bust open Rick, so Rick is bleeding. And now let's see what's he going to set up Kofi for. But how are you, man?
I'm good. I'm probably gonna have to leave after this video though, because it's getting pretty late.
Oh yeah. Well, thank you for being on the show, man.
No problem.
And out goes Tanman, and Tanman, well, we're down to a 2-on-1 situation, but and then an elbow right to Tanman. And then a facebuster on the Tanman. I don't know. I really don't like Tanman's chances, but if anybody can do it, he's big and strong enough. And again, they go for a pinfall, but they only get a 1 count on him. And now Tanman, well, he was going to go for a move on Rick, but interrupted by Kingston. It's like every time that you and now Tanman went for a move, the other would interrupt. 1, no, kick out by Tanman. And a rushed leg sweep on the Tanman, but I mean, that's got to be discouraging as far as the referee being an idiot. I mean, the silence just says it all right there. And then, but a clothesline on a Rick. However, I think they might have expended a bit too much energy trying to eliminate you, John, so Tanman might have a chance here if he can somehow weather the storm.
Let's go, the man. Is anyone out on Rick's team?
The only person that was eliminated was Brodus Clay. And now, wait, pinfall on Rick. 1. Oh, that might have been his best chance. Oh, avoids a dropkick and it goes for another cover. 1. No. And another jumping clothesline onto Tanman. Oh, but Tanman is not giving up. But the 2-on-1 is just too much for any one man to overcome. And another Hurricane Rana. And, Tanman may be in trouble here. Although Rick might have just interrupted Kofi. And that might have saved him, I don't know. No, wait, Tanman fights it off. Oh, and a spear! Right to Rick from the Tanman. But, again, the double team is just too much. And an angle slam? Wow, I mean, he just took a page out of Kurt Angle's book. I don't know if you know who Kurt Angle is. I take it you don't.
I don't.
Yeah. Oh, and a clothesline right to the from the Tanman, excuse me, to Kofi. And then a facebuster again to Tanman. Now going for an armbar onto the Tanman is Rick. Now a pinfall on the Tanman. 1, 2, no. And now, wait, a roll-up. 1, 2, nope, kick out by the Tanman. And now, oh my god, the Tanman has just been busted open.
Oh, snap.
Oh, and before...
Does that mean he's...
Yeah, he's bleeding all right. But, of course, to be bleeding is not the way to lose. You got to be pinned or forced to submit. So the Tanman is still in it, but at this point, I don't like his chances now. A tornado DDT onto the Tanman. And another pinfall. 1, 2, 3, and finally the loss of blood was just too much. And the winners of the match for the Retroholics, Rick and Kofi Kingston.
Rip.
But in this case, you have to give the assist to the referee, and I'm gonna have his head off right after this match. I'm telling you. But John, I'm afraid, yeah, it's time for you to get going. And but I hope you had fun.
Yeah.
Until your match where you just got beat up. I mean, at least you didn't bleed, but still, you got to be hurt.
Yeah.
Well, anyway, that was a train wreck of a match, but nonetheless, though, a good match, but the referee just ruined it. But until then, stay tuned for more. But for John, I guess it's time to go to bed, right?
Yeah. So, did you end the video, or is it still going on?
No, it's still going on, so I just wanted to give you a chance to say goodbye.
Okay, bye, guys.
All right,
Make
we'll
sure
get...
to sub to June, because, yeah.
All right, well, anyway, take care, everybody.